All right, Gerald W. Bristol, let's continue about our one-room schoolhouses and where did America go? Where did my country go? Now, I told you before, I'm 71 years old. And even in my day, in this day, the teachers would pray every morning in the schoolhouse with the students. On the blackboard, there would be the Ten Commandments out of the Christian Bible, the Judeo-Christian Bible, would be a placard on there. And we prayed, and we would say the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. Now, I don't know if they did that back then. That kind of came in the 50s when the communist thing started a little bit, I believe. But even in my day, in the around 1960, I started school. I would walk to school. I'd walk maybe quarter, half mile, and nobody ever worried about their children being harmed. That's a different day. But in the school, we would say the Pledge of Allegiance, and we would pray, and the Ten Commandments is on the board. And those 10 commandments told me that I was not supposed to steal. I was not supposed to murder. There's a difference between killing and murder. The Bible is full of killing. If you go into the Old Testament, Ecclesiastes, a time for this, a time for that. And so we were taught that it was right to kill, to defend. It was right to kill evil. Not somebody sinful. Sinful's making mistakes. Evil. And we were taught that. So when you had to go in the military, you kind of knew where the boundaries were. But today we don't do that anymore. Also, if you cut up, you got a spanking. We used to call them whoopings. In the Bible, it talks about being, what does it talk about? Like a switch. And we used to get spanked with these little skinny belts, and we had marks all over us, and nobody thought nothing about it. If you messed up, you paid the price. You would get spanked in school. I didn't get a spanking, I got a whooping with a wooden paddle with holes drilled in it. And you would get whooped in school. I was probably 13 and deserved every bit of it. And I got that spanking from a football coach about this big. You go in his office, take your wallet out, and you had to bend over that desk and you had to take it like a man. That's what used to happen in America when the worst thing that you come home for was chewing gum and throwing and making paper airplanes. I'll take that any day of the week. I'm Gerald W. Brister. That's your history for today.